that on my own. I took 2 packs in a loan, that's 2 tabs open like Google Chrome. Ever see feds in the left, no penalty, man had to stay composed.
And just like that, we're back. MTTE, More to the Ends podcast. Myself, Big Cam. Not by myself in the building. Who else we got in the building?
J Ghost in the building.
Chat
You
to
don't
them.
know. Ghost J, whatever way you want to put it.
Shout out to E-Man. Can't be here today. He's trying to get his fitness up, kicking a young football and that. But the bros will hold it down. As you can probably tell and hear, man's got the husky voice because it's that time of the year. Things are going around and that. I just had my lemon and ginger manuka honey tea. You get me? Trying to balance it.
Flu season.
Flu season. However, just finished my night shifts. I've got a bloody overtime shift tomorrow. And I'm still here doing this pod because I actually love this shit. And yeah, had to just let the people know. Do you get what I'm saying? I guess, first of all, shout out to all the people celebrating Christmas because by the time this episode drops, it will either be Christmas, Boxing Day, or the New Year's. I don't know. I'm just a black man from Southwest London. Also, shout out all the new followers and supporters that's been tuning in. As I said, the analytics say that 85% of you are actually not subscribed. Or is it 15%? I don't know. But you ain't all subscribed, bruv. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Support the Mandem. Make sure you're commenting. Suggest some topics. Suggest some things that you might want us to do or discuss. And yeah, we'll shout you out as well. Giveaways coming soon still. But we've got to wait for that New Year energy. You get me? AKA payday. But yeah, aside from that, before the camera started rolling, I was just filling my broski in on the topic of Adam22, or as the streets are calling him, Cuck22, or Adam16, wherever you are and call yourself. If you don't know who he is, he's basically a podcaster from America who does corn, and his missus does corn. And essentially, he's allowed his missus to get pammed into oblivion 2 times. I mean, he was there for one of them. He joined in, gave his missus the Eiffel Tower. And yeah, man. Yeah, bro. What are you saying, Ghost? What do you find comical about the idea of someone who's a cuck? If you don't know what a cuck is, C-U-C-K, go and Google it.
Wait, say that again. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is a cuck, bro? Like, what is? Describe it for me, please.
All right, let's. I like to Google stuff because it's better than
a cuck. You know,
you get me. It's better than me just saying the Mandem definition. So let's just Google it. Right, cuckold: a man whose wife is sexually unfaithful, regarded as an object or derision. I don't know what derision is, but essentially, as an example, if I was like, yeah, does anyone want to pam my girl? Anyone up for that? She's free on Friday. That's a cuck. And there's levels because there's certain cuck peoples that would get rid of the substances after the person is finished. I'll let you figure out what that means and how they do that. But yeah.
I think that's nuts, bro.
Why you say that?
I think it's funny still. It's nuts, but it's...
You don't think it's people just being sexually liberated?
Yeah, but what is that sexual liberation? Like, what is that, bro? Like,
It's when you just do whatever you want, innit?
Do you need to be sexually liberated? Like,
I don't think so.
do you get me? Like, does a person need to be sexually liberated? Like, that sounds mad, fam. Like, that just sounds like there was rules, now there's no rules.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it? Like, but there's always never been any rules. Do you get it?
Okay.
But there's morals.
All right.
If you get what I'm saying.
Well,
like.
no. But you see, the thing is, which I always try to like say to the Mandem and maybe our viewers and stuff that's watching, is that we're saying this because we have morals, because we have certain standards and certain things that we would never consider or never do. But that's our perspective. There's other people that, as you said, believe, no, you should be sexually liberated. You should just free it up to whoever you want, whenever you want, as much as you want. And like, I saw 2 clips today of ladies on podcasts saying that they can be Muslim and they can be Christian and do corn at the same time. And one of them...
What?
2 ladies of different religions said that, yeah, I read the Quran, rare, and I do corn. And another lady said, yeah, I do corn and I have my crucifix on while I'm doing scenes as well. So there's people with that perspective.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know why you have to add the 2 together. Personally, I don't know why you can't separate the 2.
She said, why
are they involving the 2? Why are they? You get me? Why are they?
I like to give context. The one with the crucifix said that God loves them no matter what happens, no matter what they do. God will love them and accept them. Benga,
they're talking about man on road.
May I ask just your opinion as someone who's quite into the church? Yeah. Would you say God would look favorably upon someone doing corn activities while wearing a crucifix and stuff?
Being a Jezebel.
Yeah, the biblical term. Shout out to Jezzies though.
That's a shout out to Jezzies.
What? So you're not going to shout them out? They're humans as well, you know.
I know.
Nah, man. Man, I'm always laughing at me, bro.
No, she can definitely say that, like, oh yeah, God loves her, but she can't actively say that she's a practicing Christian.
No.
That she cares about her faith. But yeah, God, like, yeah, I don't think it's mad. That one there, but there's a lot of grace, man. That's the thing. There's a lot of grace, but she can't actually say she's a Christian.
I think you can't just be willfully ignorant to that level. Like, you know that this is quite offensive.
I don't think it's Christian values.
No, it can't be, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Come
like,
on.
and that's why I'm saying, like, if that's what you do, then that's what you do. But why are you adding? You don't have to do that. I can be a Christian, and I can.
That's what they say.
You don't have to do that. You can be a Christian, I guess, but you don't have to add like, I wear my crucifix while I'm fucking. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like,
do you know what I find? Sorry,
you get what I'm saying?
I find
like,
that when you say the words out loud, what is happening? Yeah, you get the picture and you go, nah, that's mad. That's mad.
There's no. What's the point? Like, why do you have to share that shit? You get it? Like, that's my thing. That's just. I feel like you're clout chasing and like you're doing something to just gain more views or more attention or something.
Pretty much.
You don't have to say that shit.
Well, here's the thing, yeah.
Christians get down, fam. I'm sure they do. So do Muslims. You get it?
Of course. But in the privacy of their own home.
Yeah.
I think I'll say it like this, yeah. Because it's quite funny. I actually didn't plan to start the episode like this, but I think it's quite good because these are the things that's going on in the world. So let me spit some bars for you lot. Obviously, you lot know the city, Los Angeles or California, whatever. That's the place of Hollywood and Skid Row and what's the other place? I think it's Figueroa. That's where like.
Hey, what's Skid Row again? Where the homeless live in that?
It's like literally like a homeless town.
Endz.
Yeah, a homeless Endz basically.
A favela.
Pretty much. It's really like just Google Skid Row. It's tapped. Yeah. So that's all in California, LA. Yeah, and you got Figueroa, which is literally like many streets of like prosies. Obviously, women that sell their self. There's many streets of these people, yeah. And this is all in LA, yeah. Now, would you agree, Ghost, yeah, that as far as you know, LA is quite a liberal place. Like they're one of the places where they're encouraging people to be free and live however you want and rare. Like as far as you know, in terms of like Hollywood and LA and stuff. Would you agree with that?
What? Living and being free?
Yeah, like LA is like, they promote that quite a lot. Like to live, be what you want, smoke what you want, drink what you want, have sex with as many people, etc., etc. I know that to be synonymous with.
My thing is, yeah, why do people feel the need to promote it?
Because they need to get the money coming in, innit?
Yeah, but I feel like you're not promoting anything that people don't know.
What, in terms of like...
You can f*** who you want.
Well, the thing is, yeah, from what I see, and this is the reason why I brought up the Skid Row and all that, is
yeah,
the more that you say to people, do whatever you want, is the more that you get a whole cesspit of madness, and then you get the cucks, and you get the Mandem that are like, because, sorry, I got to break this down for the people. You know these streamers, there's like young G streamers that are like 18, 19.
Yeah.
There's some of these ones that they're dating these OnlyFans girls and corn stars, yeah? And in their brain, they're in a relationship with them.
But you see, that's what I don't understand about that. Do they do that because, like what have they been doing all their fucking lives, bro?
Who, the youths or the girls?
Yeah, the youths, bro. This is why you know these people are shielded, grown up in gated community type of people, bro.
Yep.
Because, like, where have you been? Didn't you not go through school and see gal? Did you not go through college, uni, whatever you know what I mean? Or
no, they saw them. They just never touched them.
But it's not
or interacted with them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Did you not interact with gal through these little that timeline?
No.
Like, that's mad, fam. These people are just, they're sneaky nerds, fam, and that's what's mad. You see what
Talk
it is?
about
Yeah?
it.
Obviously, they're getting hella views, they're getting hella money.
Mm-hmm.
And people are looking at that and thinking, yeah, that's the way forward, not realizing that you probably didn't grow like half of these nerds. Do you get what I'm saying? Half of them that's why they do the shit they do. Because they don't look at it as weird.
No, majority of these dons, yeah, they're coming from families that actually have money. Like, their mum and dads are like people with good professions, like both parents, everything. But they, as you said, they've grown up kind of shielded, gated communities, and they're like the people behind the faceless accounts.
I see some shit like that today. Still, it was a former football player, and he was saying his son's a rapper, innit? But if you see him in the video with all the guns and everything else and ready to take, he's even the dad saying, my son's saying some of the hardest shit you ever heard.
He never grew
but he's
like
saying
that.
like, when he sit down and speaking to his son, he's saying, son, you never grew nothing nowhere near like that. You grew up in a gated community. Your house was this and that. You got that and that paid for. You never even saw that life. Where the fuck does it come from? This is the thing, bro. This is the thing. And it's like another nerd watching another nerd.
Yeah. And going, well, if that nerd done it, then surely.
And being influenced by it. That's mad, bro.
Listen.
These people are crazy. You know?
Well, the reason why I bring up all of this stuff is because it goes to like you said, yeah, the people that they're around. So naturally, if you got a team, say for example, you're Young G, you're stream or whatever, you're a nerd and that. If you got a team of people that are telling you, nah, do you know what you need to do? You need to fabricate this situation. Nah, do you know what you need to do? You need to fabricate that situation. Pretend that you got rushed. Pretend that this happened. For me, I've always been very, very careful of the energy that I put out there. Even when we have conversations and we banter about things, I'll say touch wood, pause. I'll say touch wood, or I'll say God forbid or whatever, because the tongue is super duper powerful.
Some people don't know this one.
So you think that I'm going to pretend to do a scandal or something like it can't manifest in real life?
You know whose tongue is powerful? Women.
Hey. Bruv.
And I'm not just talking about that.
I wasn't even. I swear that I wasn't even thinking about that.
I was. Sorry.
I am.
Nah, you know what I mean though? Like, women's tongue is powerful.
No, 100%.
And especially, you see when you buck an ignorant woman. Mm-hmm. Oh God. Like, look. I don't know who wants to hear this and that, but listen, ladies, it's hard work for a man to keep his hand off of you when you're that ignorant. When you're spilling that much shit. And I know men can be ignorant and I know women can be ignorant. But
I know we don't condone violence against women.
Everybody says the same. Like, everybody's can be, you know what I mean, the bad person. I get it. But sometimes, I don't know. It might just be me, innit? The women I deal with sometimes. Some mad thing.
Potentially. However.
You say it's all of us.
Yeah, I was going to say, however, I've experienced this as well. And you can go from the scale of you're play fighting or you're messing around with a girl.
But you know what?
And then she says something a bit left and you go, rah, that was a bit below the belt, bro.
I would say now I've learned to just walk away.
Yeah.
Like, I can, it's become light work.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because the maturity of me has said to myself, this is not worth it.
Nah, bro.
You get what I'm saying? Even like, even if you love that person,
Of course.
it's a thing like, all right, cool, you're just gonna have to be an acquaintance now. You can't really be a friend like that.
Nah, you have to keep your
I can't
distance.
really afford to have that ignorance harm my aura.
Bro,
You get me?
But
My whole rascal. You get what I'm saying? My glow.
no, but you're
I can't afford you to affect my glow, brother. And that's what it does.
You're not
And that's
lying.
what a lot of people don't realize, man. You see, when you're around so much ignorance, bro, it's like you're stuck in a bubble of ignorance, bro.
All
It's
right.
hard to get out of it. You get what I'm saying?
That's
why I've told the Mandem before, like, come on now. How much times have I said to Mandem, like, I'm proud, and not even proud, I'm happy, grateful that I've got to know certain men. Do you get me? I'm grateful
No,
that
of
I've
course.
got to know you and that. Because man's good people.
Come on, bro.
You get
It's
it?
a different energy, bro.
And a lot of people don't realize that. Obviously, when you're growing up, you're naive. You get me? You don't realize that sometimes aligning yourself with people that have maybe a higher intelligence than you will help you in life. It will help you. Do you know what I mean, brother?
Because remember, there's a different intelligence. There's street intelligence. There's emotional intelligence. There's just situational awareness. There's just different situations where it would actually benefit you to start getting around different people, because the opportunities that's going to come with being around those people is going to be what you actually want.
For sure. You know who I can't stand?
Go on.
The I don't care people. You know, people that I might say the same conversation,
Yeah, but they do though.
and that's the maddest thing, you know, fam. You know the people that say I don't care, they're some of the most caring people.
Bro, but
Do you get what I'm saying, fam? They like, it's undeniable the fact that you're so adamant that you don't care shows that you're something's
bro.
there in your feeling. You know what I mean, bro?
Bro, we
your
know.
emotions are touched and that.
we
like,
know, bro. Because look, let's do this, yeah.
but I can't be around them.
No.
Until they start to actually understand, like, Raj, you know what? Caring ain't that bad.
Bruv,
Did you get what I'm saying? It's not that bad.
Let me spit some bars
It
for you
kind of
quick.
works sometimes. It works in your favor, definitely. You see, when you say to everything, I don't care, brother, I see that as mad. You're not trying to better your whole understanding.
experience
you're not
of
trying to
life.
do it. Like, you're just sitting there and giving up. That's how I look at it. Still.
Do you listen to Little Baby?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So the word on the curb, that's the streets and hip hop or whatever, fans or whatever, are saying that right now the artist Little Baby is a rapper from America. If you don't know, he's not doing well. The tunes that he's releasing are mid. They're sounding very samey, and it's very true. Like the last few tunes that I've heard from him, they're not sounding very hard. However, the reason why I bring it up is because apparently, I saw this from DJ Academics' stream. His recording process is he'll go in the booth, he spits his bars on the track or whatever, and only him and the engineer can hear what he's actually done. But he don't let no one else give him any feedback or any input or anything like that. So essentially, he's kind of in his own echo chamber of thinking that what he's doing is good. So by the time it gets out to the world, he's thinking, yeah, this is hot, bruv. Because there's no one that's been there that said, yo, bro, do you know what? I don't really think you were spitting like your life depended on this album or this track. Do you get what I'm saying? He's been spitting for so long, getting money for so long now, that he's just going in the booth, spitting bars and saying, yeah, here's the song. But the reason why I bring it up is because that's what happens. When you get comfortable and when you're not trying to put yourself in a position for people to say, rah, actually, you could have done that better, you know, bro. Or, rah, have you thought about doing it this way? If you don't get that, it's fine. You can do your own thing, but you're not really going to grow.
For real.
Do you get what I'm saying? You're not actually going to grow.
But sometimes, you say no constructive criticism.
You have to have that.
Some people can't accept it.
Bro, but this is what I'm talking about, knowing the difference in people, because I'm a man that I literally see, I go online and I look for the people who are not saying anything what everyone else is saying, because I want to know why. Why do you think this way? And also, how does this reflect in your life? The people that I be like proper following, these men are like millionaires into the tens of millions, but the energy that they move with is a very genuine, like, I just want to see everyone win vibe. And that's what I'm trying to emulate. So that's what I gravitate towards.
I can't take them people as well.
What?
You know
What, the super fake positive?
Nah, I can't take that. Nah, you know, just like the negative shit. Like, I just can't take. There's just a certain line that, like, if you cross it in terms of negative shit, I just can't stand you, bro.
What you
and
mean?
I'm not necessarily gonna say it to you. You know, people that can't accept constructive criticism.
Yeah. Or
I don't understand them people.
Or
bro.
a difference of opinion.
It's like you're so ignorant. You don't even I feel like I know a lot of people have said this. They feel like if they feel a certain way about a person, that person can't educate them on nothing.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
All
saying?
of that.
And I feel that's so stupid,
Dumb.
bro.
It's dumb.
You get me? There's people that we would class as low, like homeless people that could educate you on some shit.
Bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? And there's also rich people that could educate you on some shit. But it's all at the same time, like, if you can't accept it, like, rah, you've done this wrong. You should do it, or you could do it like
there's
this,
another way, or
you know what I mean? There's different methods to different things. Do you
Bro.
know what I'm saying? And if you're failing, try a different method.
But this is
it? Like,
but what happens with what
Some
you're
people
saying?
don't, and they just can't understand that shit, bro. I can't stand them people.
The reason why you don't like them people is because you want to grow, you want to get better, and you want to win in life.
It must be that, bro.
Because
them people, it's like you know when something annoys your soul,
bro. I know
like,
exactly
what
what
the fuck.
You know how I put them in the same category as? I put them in the same category of people that wait to be outraged online. Like, they literally wake up, they scroll on Twitter and they go, oh, what's everyone complaining about? For example, you know Ovi that was on Love Island?
Yeah.
Tall black guy.
He's talking about soca.
Yeah. So he's, bruv, I can't even...
See, when I read these things, I just flick.
Bruv, but
so what if one person says they don't like soca? One! Imagine one person turned up to the rave.
Broski, he's from Nige. What do you want from him? If you don't like... So if you don't like Afro beats, then what?
Exactly, bro.
If I don't like Amapiano, which I do like all of these
world's
things,
become, though.
then what?
It's become people need their opinion to be heard. They need their opinion to be seen.
You can't bully me into liking what you like, bro. Like, that's not how it works, fam. Like, for a long time, I was like one of the only people that like grime. Like, I'm not talking about in the world. I'm talking about in general from where I'm from and my Mandem. I was one of the few people that was actually liking grime. Most men would be like, Cam, that's your thing, innit?
I feel we've come to a point
That's my thing. I don't care.
You're allowed to like what you like, but you're not allowed to dislike something.
Have you not seen that thing where they say be yourself, but not like that?
Yeah, people always say, bruv, I like what I like, and that's okay. So how come people are not allowed to like something?
Bro, because it's not okay. It's all mind games, fam. There's a shout out Young Spirit on that
even
one.
if you're gonna comment, why don't you just say, okay, that's to you though. I'm still going to this thing next week. You get it? Like, why wouldn't you say something like that? It's not gonna deter you. If it does, then you're fucked up, innit? Like,
bro,
it's fucked with you, man.
What? Do you know? This is how my brain works.
Mentally weak people. That's what it is.
All
of those motherfuckers. I can't stand them.
Of course.
Hey, listen. Keep away from me, innit? Because I'm rude.
You have to think like this.
And I'll fuck with your mental. Don't be mentally weak and be around me, please. I'm asking nicely and that.
You're saying poke the bear and that.
Yeah.
I just be thinking, if this is a space where I like A, and everyone in this space likes A, and a person says, I don't like A, I like B, why do I want the person that likes B to come into the space of people that like A, and I have to force them to like what I want them to look and go, actually, maybe if there's enough people that's into it, maybe there's something that I can find that I can like or resonate with, or I start from this point. You want people to do things organically. Bullying people and forcing people to love you and like you and want to date you. Sorry, that got a bit personal.
Fam, I've been different, fam. You see me, for a long time, yeah. Nah, listen to this.
Nah, you're making me laugh.
I mean, no
It's just making me
disrespect
think
to my former partners, shit like that. But I'm just talking this is the truth that I realized within myself, innit?
Mm-hmm.
See, growing up, throughout school and that, you have your little girlfriend here and there. You get me? Sometimes you might go for 3-4 gal in the same year and that. You get what I'm saying? As a girlfriend, you're not really sexual, but you know what I mean? Seeing at the secondary school.
As I say, me and you go together.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what the Americans say, innit? Me and her go together.
Yeah, something like that. You get it?
That's jokes.
So, I realized for a long time, yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I don't think it was hate because my niggas are my niggas. You get what I'm saying? And we're cool till this day. You get it? Talking from school and that. For a long time, my niggas used to always say, like, you see the girl that I chose, they used to always say, brother,
Why
she's
you like them?
Yeah, like, you really like her. Like, like not actually saying to me that that's not who they fuck with. And
No.
But, like, raw, that's who you fuck with. You get it? Like, but that's me.
Yeah.
You get it? Like, that's who do you get what I'm saying, bro?
No, I know exactly what you're saying,
And you know what I've realised? Not with my niggas, not my boys, should say. Got to cut out saying this nigga word. You get it? Not with my, like, you know what I've realised? You see, once you start, like, it doesn't matter if from before people didn't find her attractive. You see, once you start to, I can't really say love because man was young then. You see, once you start to like a thing and show it, like,
or you're into them.
Yeah, and show it. You get me? Like, and you're not afraid to be around. Like, you're not afraid to just be out in public with this gal, innit? Regardless of what people think, you ain't afraid to be out in public. Like, don't get it twisted. She ain't no fucking...
Not written off.
She ain't no warthog. You get what I'm saying, fam? Man don't date no warthog.
But it's just not...
No undateable and that. Man don't date those. You get what I'm saying, fam? Man don't... But I'm saying... But I'm saying, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like once you start showing that, it's like other niggas start saying to themselves, okay, well, if he can do it, I can do it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like her before he liked her, and I didn't like her before he started showing her off and that. But now that he started doing it, and people have accepted it, I guess if I do it, people can accept it. Like, they don't understand that that's kind of hate. That's kind of a jealous move, if you get what I'm saying.
What it is, yeah, and this is what I've recognised from what you're saying, because I've experienced it, and it's not to do with liking girls, it's just what I'm into, or the content that I like to watch.
But do you realise what I'm saying, though, when I'm saying, like, raw, I've been different. But don't get it twisted, like, I'm a good-looking blackie, you get me? Man's had some real nice-looking gal, you get me? That's what I'm saying, you get me?
No.
So, like, I don't just...
I understand exactly
But the thing is, the thing is with me, when I'm seeing somebody, I don't just... It's not just the looks, bro.
Yeah, because
do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, when somebody attracts your attention, initially it starts with that look. Yeah. But there's something about that look of her. That's what it is with me. There's something about that look that you might not even notice it. You get what I'm saying?
Can I be honest?
Next man might not even notice it until you bring it up. Like, rah, no, but this is what I like about her. The fact that she
moves this like this.
Do you get what I'm saying? There's certain things, like there's certain dynamics that help me, that work for me too. Do you get
this is what happens though. Man, look at you, and this is what I was going to say about myself and what I've been into in recent years, the places I've gone to, what I've decided that I want to try and stuff. Man will look at you, and you'll be the person first. I.e., let's say, for example, our podcast that we're doing, man are looking at us and going, rah, like, why are they doing that though? Like, how much money would you make for that? Like, they think all the negative things first, and then you do it long enough. And then they go, Rod, you know what? I kind of want to do that as well, you know? But initially, they were the same ones that were looking at you like, Rod, like, you're kind of mad. What? I would never do something like that. So all it is that you've just made it calm enough, and obviously they relate to you because you're you, and they're from the same background. You've made it calm enough to the point where they go, do you know what? Well, if Ghost can do it, I can do it. If Cam can do it, I can do it. But they won't. What I find fascinating about these people, and
they won't be original.
They won't be original. They won't
be the blueprint.
And they also won't give you your credit for being one of the first people to be like, yeah, this is what I'm on. And do you know, it's funny you speak about this as well, because I was talking about this to someone at work. I've known for a long while that man's different. From when I'll be around people's parents and they'll be like, "Rah, if you're going out with Cam, then I know that you're calm because Cam's actually got some sense to him compared to a lot of the other people that you're around." I've known that I was different. From when I went college and all the Mandem was doing games development and doing that course and business and rare, and I said, "Rah, well, the only thing that I truly think I would want to do is maybe like social care or social work or youth work." So I'll do health and social care.
You know what's funny?
It wasn't popular, but
you know what's funny?
I was going my own path. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, parents have said that, yeah. Like, rah, you get me. But you know what's funny to me? Yeah, the only like some of the parents that have said that to me is bad breed parents. You know, like them parents that don't mind their youth being with the
one that if anything pops off. Yeah.
That's
like two sides of the same coin.
I've had parents like, yeah, they're calm because they know they is with man. That ain't good, you know. When I think about it, fam, that ain't good, fam. Like.
I know what you're saying, but it is kind of because I think that what they're saying is they know that you would protect their kid or whatever, or at least they think that anyway, based on.
They just know that if you're youths with me, the harm really ain't gonna come to you like that.
Like that. Yeah.
Because people have that love for me.
Yeah.
Right, go, fam.
Nah, but look, all I want to say, based on everything we've been speaking about for the past 30 minutes, just going like flipping lightning, is be careful of the people that you're around. Be careful of people that are just keep saying, oh yeah, everything is doing is good, everything you're doing is good, everything you're doing is good. Nah, bro. Tell me that I'm doing something wrong, or tell me how I could be doing something better. Do you know what I mean?
I just think like, look,
I'm not in this echo chamber thing, bro.
If you want to hire your thinking, hire your intellect, and do you know what I mean, better yourself in some ways, it does take you, but at the same time, you can have people around you that know, people around you that are good at it, that are proven in them fields. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're the type of person that feels like you're cool, you're comfortable in the ignorance, by all means, do your thing. But I promise you this, like, I've been there. I've been that ignorant guy. It doesn't necessarily make you happy. There's no end goal to that.
It don't last.
Do you get what I'm saying? The short time ignorance, the short fuses, that man
the dopamine.
Yeah, all of that shit.
No.
It's a waste of time. I promise you, bro. 'Cause I promise you want to live a different life.
Bro.
You got to go for that different life. You got to do things different.
That's how you know man are afraid, you know.
Out of your comfort zone. You got to step out of that. Regardless to what niggas are going to say. You got to step out of it. I promise you, bro.
No, Ghost, you don't get it. Man are scared to do this.
Broskies, I promise you. Look, even if you want to do mad things like go to the theatre. You get what I'm saying?
Go to the museum.
Some niggas don't go theatre and that. They don't even think like that. Some things theatre's not even in their vocabulary. You get what I'm saying? If you want to do something different, go to a museum and see some shit that interests you. You might have been in infant school.
That's how you grow.
Certain things might, you know what I mean? You might open up a certain memory.
Bro, it sparks
like, I used to do this shit all the time.
I used to love art. I used to love drawing. All of a sudden, you start doing drawing and painting. And
my G's, all I'm saying is try and see more than just the hood.
Come on, man.
Try and see the world, man.
But Ghost, don't we always tell them that there's always
try and
more
take
to the
some
ends?
flights. Go to some countries that ain't just about fucking and partying and that. Yeah? Go to some countries and see some different shit. See how different cultures live and that. You got to do some of these things, man. I promise you. I promise you it will lighten your soul.
Can I just wrap up what you said with this one line though? If you can't show your family the content that you make online, then clearly deep down you know there's something wrong with it.
Hey, you know what's mad about that? My mum was one of the first people to put comments on that shit. I saw I don't think I've even said it to you to this day. I saw a comment from my mum. I was thinking, huh?
I say, who?
What's she doing on YouTube,
Wait a minute.
Brother, I'm saying, what is my mum doing on YouTube?
I said, I don't even have an account. Why have you got one?
I haven't, for real.
What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me?
Bro, I don't know, man. I'm going to change.
Shout out to mommy, though.
I'm 50% in it. I'm 50% out of the, you know what I mean? That fucked up way of holding man back and that. I'm 50% out of it.
Now we're moving forward,
don't
bro.
Don't get it twisted, but I'm never gonna be going backwards.
No, never.
Like, I ain't built like that. Still, I don't think I'm built like that to go backwards into ignorance and that. I'm just like, I just feel like there's things I do now like that it's like I've locked into my childhood, my childhood happiness, if you get what I'm saying.
The things that really make you happy.
Bro, these things matter to me.
Not what you think makes you happy. What
these things matter
actually
to me, you get me? These
matters.
things help my intellect. They help me happy. It helps me better myself. You get me?
Listen, to piggyback off what you said, bro, do you know that one of my personal biggest claims to fame is that whoever goes on my Instagram or my Facebook or my TikTok or the YouTube page and sees our content, it doesn't matter if it's people from work, my mum, my brothers, the Mandem, chicks, whatever, I'm comfortable with what I'm putting out there and I can stand by what I'm putting out there. It's not goofy. It's not it's not no empty, substanceless shit. It's actually something that people have either messaged us and contacted us to say, this is actually helping me. This is helping me get through my day, get through work, get through my addiction and whatnot. I even had someone message me in the last week or so who I didn't even realise they're in Penn now. They said they're coming out in a few weeks and they asked to come on the pod. And they even said, like they've been watching our content, they've been enjoying it, and it's inspired them to want to start their own pod.
That's good still.
Bro,
Who is it?
You won't know him because
I don't know him, yeah?
Yeah, but I'll show you after still. But the point I'm trying to make is I can stand behind what man's doing online.
You gotta do your research though. No disrespect, big boy.
No. Come on, bro. Come on.
Do your research.
No, but that's why what I did suggest to him actually was
Can't really have certain criteria on the show. You know how it go.
Yeah,
you know why I'm saying what I'm saying, big boy.
It's got to fit the tick box in that. No, I did say though, I said, come out, get yourself situated in that, and down the line when you're ready, like we can talk and pattern up something, if anything. But the point I'm trying to make...
Come on here, raw, bro. Listen.
What, straight
as
from
soon
Penn?
as you come out of Penn, bro.
What, get the bus to come to the studio?
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, well, you've
That's what I'm talking about. Don't wait. Don't let them memories subside or anything like that. We want to hear everything, my G.
All right, well, boom.
Word, everything.
Ghost has said it. You know who you are.
When your brain is fresh like that, when you're fresh out, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, but
that's when the stories come out, like,
bro.
You get me?
But this is what I'm talking about, standing behind what we're doing online and not being... Like I said, for example, the chicks that do OnlyFans or even Mandem that are rapping and that, what you're doing, can you go and show that to your family? And would you be proud if your family is watching what you do?
But certain gal can still. There's certain family parents out here that are they're just different in it to what we know. Do you get what I'm saying? So
what gal can show their nanny content?
I don't know about the nanny content and that. They probably could tell their mum though.
Bro, they're gonna say that they do modelling, fam.
Get me? They probably could tell their mothers and that, bro. Like, brother, you'd be shocked. You'd be amazed to think like, right, hold on.
The mums,
and
yeah.
your mums know.
The mums know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's certain dads that just can't talk to their kids, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
your child will do what the fuck they want, and the parents are just, well, I can't say nothing to them. Well, that's you, bro.
I suppose, obviously, I understand that people are adults, so they make their own decisions.
Some parents are just soft, bro.
But I do believe that some parents do take the easy route, and I do think that they give up and they basically say, "Raw." Like for me, this is what I used to think. I used to think that once you get to a certain age, that you're basically on your own in the world and your mum and dad can't really say nothing to you. But now, as I approach 30...
The problem is before
there's so many things that I would still ask my mum and dad.
The parents didn't figure out how to fuck with their kids. This is what it was.
Like, as in bond and connect with them. And
not even that, fam. You can connect with your child all day. Bring her to church, bring her to the mosque, do all sorts of things. Your child could still come out a fucking weirdo. Do you get what I'm saying? I've seen it for myself, bro. Like, disciplined children. As soon as they touch a bit of freedom, it's it. That's it.
Head.
You get me? So you can do that all you want. It's just that I feel like some parents you're not strong enough. You get what I'm saying? And I don't mean physically. I mean like there's methods to every child, you know.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying, fam?
But that's what I said about giving up, though.
I just feel like as a parent, how are you gonna make your child outsmart you? That's just how I think.
I agree.
Do you get what I'm saying, fam?
So
how are you gonna make your child?
These times I've been on the planet way longer than you.
I gave birth. You get me, bro. I birthed you.
Yeah.
You get me. You come out of me, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm not. That's just how I feel.
No, but
maybe I'm competitive in that sense.
No,
Do you
I
get what I'm saying, fam?
I kind of feel like that with my little brothers.
I feel like I'm not gonna let my little you outsmart me. Bro, I'm gonna think of methods to how to discipline or how to get through to my child.
But the thing
that's what I'm talking about.
The thing is, you've actually got, like, as a parent, in my opinion, you have like a superpower in experiencing what the kid has already experienced.
Come on.
Does that make sense? Like, you was already the 15-year-old you looking around, seeing what's going on before.
I look at my youths like you are me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Just
you
version 2.0,
you just look a bit different. That's
That's a ghost
you get what I'm
2.0,
saying?
ghost 3.0.
You are me, bro. So I know
3.25.
how you think, you know. Don't think I don't, bro. And even if I don't, I'm gonna still think I know how you think.
No,
so
100.
that's gonna make me work to know how to get through to you.
100.
You get me?
100.
If I say certain things, it's got your attention. I know you believe in these things. And
Yeah.
you get me? But there's certain parents out there that even I can sit down and listen to them talking to their children who might be my friend and think to myself,
You don't give a
the
toss.
fuck?
You don't give a toss.
The fuck kind of bullshit is that you're saying? We don't believe you.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I've
we don't
seen
believe
this.
nothing you're saying.
I've seen this stuff.
It's just weak. It's not coming across. It's just not strong enough.
But all right, so this is what I'll say then. I would say a message, not to just parents, but to people, because it can be family members as well. If you've got something inside you that wants to stand up and support your people to do something positive.
Pause.
Huh? That wants to stand up. Okay, fair enough.
Inside you. Pause. Yeah. Just pause it.
All right. But if you've got energy about you where you want to push your peoples to do something good and positive and that, it does take a lot, but be strong enough to do it though, and call your people out if they're doing something wrong, but also encourage them if they're doing something right. And I do think that a lot of people, like you said, they're kind of weak in terms of they're on a vibe of well, my life is kind of hard, so your life is going to be hard, so we just got to have a hard life.
Man, you can't give up, bro.
No, but that's how it kind of trickles down.
It's a mission. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
how it trickles down.
It's a mission to fucking get into your child's head. There's a mission, and every parent should understand that, bro. You have to be on that mission, bro.
Listen,
You get it?
all I know,
Be on that mission.
see
bro.
me and my mum, there was a period where we weren't on the best of terms, and the last couple of years I genuinely made it my place. I wrote it down as one of my goals in that, to make sure the relationship with my mum got better, because obviously I've had friends that's lost their parents and what else, and I realised, wow, do you know what, time, as we always say, moves like that. It's Christmas again, you get me? Like, time moves so rapid. I'm not gonna waste
Time don't wait for no man.
I'm not gonna waste another day or hour being pissed or angry or beefing my own mum when I could call her and she just don't pick up because now she's passed away, touch wood. I'm not on that no more. I'm trying to build, and as you said, I'm talking from the parent, the perspective of being the child to the parent.
Brother,
You have to really make that effort, bro.
see
Put
when
in
me
the
and my
work.
mum, you see when me and my mum have kind of a heated discussion where we might be bumping heads, you know what happens? We just go silent
And let it
for a little while. Just start talking
cool
again
down.
like nothing happened. You get what I'm saying?
that means that you lot are cool.
Mummy knows me, I know mummy. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, when we beef, no one apologizes to each other. We just know.
What's already understood doesn't need to be said.
There you go. We just know.
But look at the difference though.
I feel like my mum knows I'm just like her still.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the exact same thing. Do you know how many
knows
people
that
told my
shit.
mum, me and my mum that?
My mum knows that shit.
Then
There's
stamp
things
your
I've told my mum. I'm just, mum.
You know what I'm saying?
Where do you think I got it from?
Yeah,
I didn't grow up with daddy. You get me?
Halfway.
And that's my excuse. I didn't grow up with my dad.
actually,
Certain ways I got you talk about. Yeah, you get it from. Didn't get it from
we'll get
my
into
dad,
that
bro.
another pod. There was a topic about the percentage of blame in terms of the single mums to single dads and whatever. But we'll talk about that another day because I don't think these actually
Women won't accept it, bro.
We'll talk about this another day.
They won't accept.
We'll
Brother.
talk about
I've
this
told
another day.
women certain things. They just won't accept
Bruv,
them stats. They won't accept it.
All I say is that I said to my girl, the problem with chicks that become, unfortunately, single mums or whatever, I know circumstances happen, but the problem is I don't hear enough chicks going, do you know what? I might have just picked a shit guy. And that's my thing. It's not a problem to make a mistake and whatever else.
There's stats on that as well.
What?
Of how women pick men.
Well, they pick
And
the best of the best, innit?
What the stats show is that they're not good at picking life partners. They're good at picking
Guys.
short term love, lust, whatever you want to put it. Do you get me? They're good at doing that, but they're not good at picking life partners. I don't know. I don't make these stats.
No,
bro. I just read them.
I've
You get what
seen
I'm
this
saying?
stuff though.
It's mad
I've seen
still.
this stuff. And as I said, I'm not here to say if you are a single mum, you're crap, or if you're divorced, you're crap.
I've met many single mums.
It's
that are good
irrelevant.
people, bro.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Real
What I'm
good
saying
people.
is to understand where you're going forward or where you've gone wrong in the past, you have to look at yourself and say, "Rah, what could I have done better?"
Maybe it's their type. Maybe they like what the next girl likes.
Oh, we spoke about this. So we won't get into that one there still. Before we dip out, I wanted to touch on something quickly and see. Well, there's two things, but I'll do the first one quickly. These TikTok, Twitter people that are going live for 4 or 5 hours, bruv. I don't know if people realize this, but you do know these people are not well. Like I don't think.
What do you mean, like mentally?
You can't.
It's just more geeks, bro.
If you
more
don't,
nerds doing nerd shit.
Let me set my circumstances. If you don't have a primary source of income, if what you're doing on TikTok and Twitter is not actually making you money, and you're not selling anything or whatever, then why are you on a platform for 5 hours continuously just talking about stuff?
They're trying their thing.
Don't get twisted. I'm here doing a podcast with my bro.
Yeah, they're trying.
This is an
you know
hour,
what it is?
hour and a half.
It's the content.
That's what I'm saying, though.
It's the shit that they do on their lives. It's not about them going on live. Anybody can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Fine, but it's what they do on their lives, bro. You know what's funny? That fucking what's that word thing? When you just repeat the fucking word.
What? What's that?
Ain't you seen that TikTok where they just do that mad thing? Yes.
Oh,
like, what is that?
The
bro?
NPC people. The one that they practice to be Spider-Man, and then there was another one.
I don't know what that
you
is.
Ain't seen that?
They just say weird shit.
Yeah,
for
but
long.
they say the stuff that you'd hear in like the character selection screen.
And you know what's mad to me, bro? People send them shit, and I feel like, are you dumb?
Who do you think's dumber?
Everybody, bro. Everybody. The person that's doing it and the people that are sending them shit for watching a person go midder, yes, spliff. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing for me? What are you even doing in the world? You ain't doing shit for shit. You ain't giving nobody nothing, and I'm gonna send you gifts for what?
Flower.
Yeah.
Rose too.
Yeah. I don't understand that shit, bro. Whoever made that shit up, winning. But whoever you convince people to do it, weird.
But this is why
the people that are doing it, weird.
This is why I said
I swear.
that I don't know if people realize this. Because what I found is this, yeah. Because people are wearing maybe decent clothes, maybe someone has a trim, maybe they got the teeth done. I don't know. Maybe they got big tits, maybe they got big bum.
I feel that shit is just making the world dance.
No, wait. Because they have this and they're doing these lives, people look and go, oh, well, they look perfectly sane. And I'm like, bro.
They ain't sane to me.
You can't be sane if you're doing an NPC act for 4 hours to make £100 in a month.
Bro, think about what they're
2
doing.
weeks.
Think about what it is that's happening, bro. People are watching people do the... You see, like, for instance, Jackass and things like that. That's just dumb shit. You get what I'm saying? That's dumb shit.
They did make bread from it as well.
Yeah, they make bread from it, but that's just dumb shit.
Yeah.
It started getting dumb from kind of there. People got excited about watching people do dumb shit. But that other thing there, that people are doing on live and that. And, brother, you've got to be the dumbest person on earth to watch that shit. Because all that's doing is making you dumber. Think about if another planet, looked at our planet and saw that all of us was watching that. Even they will be baffled. Like, hold on, that's not even a sentence. It's not even a sentence in their languages they speak. What the fuck are they doing?
You think I don't? Why do you think I like to remind people about China's TikTok and the West's TikTok?
Yeah, our TikTok's dunce, man. China can't have that in China.
But then
if they got that shit in China, that's mad.
But then don't you think, ain't it interesting that obviously TikTok, the phenomenon which you're probably watching this clip or video on, don't you think it's interesting that would you say collectively, people are getting dumber?
Of course.
So you
definitely,
you do the maths. So you do the maths and you say, okay, what's happened in the last 10, 15 years? Social media, cool. But what's also happened? Okay, people have the attention span of an idiot. And you know what's happened? If even our clips that we're making for TikTok, Instagram or whatever, do you know that it's actually in our interest to cut the video in half and put like a random clip of like someone driving around in GTA, or you know the mad courses where people are driving over like, I don't know, mad obstacle courses.
Yeah, I've seen it still.
It's in our interest to put that in the clip because that will encourage more people to actually watch the video because they can't hold attention. Did you know that?
That's what it's for.
Yeah. I always was like, "Right, why does
I see it, and I see the half a screen thing, and and I'm like, what the fuck is?
Because people's attention can't be. Why do you think captions became such a big thing? Because captions weren't really a thing back in the days. Well, obviously they were, but you know what I'm saying. You wouldn't just watch a lot of clips and worry about the caption,
bro.
Now, most clips on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, you wouldn't even upload it if you haven't done captions.
I'm seeing too much, I got to cut down. Like, what I can say is that I've completely. You see, when it comes to posting and that, on socials,
post and
that's
go.
That's like 95% non-existent.
Post and go.
Probably like 99% non-existent. Like, I do stories.
Post and go.
And that's about it. When it comes to pictures, probably once every fucking 9-10 a year.
Post and go.
Do you get what I'm saying, my bro?
Post and go.
Like, but
again,
I feel like I got to cut down on just looking at these things, bro. I just got to stop looking at it. It's making me. I feel dumb.
Right, but two things. One, back to the corn situation. A few weeks ago, I was speaking about how I've consciously made an effort to not watch corn, and I've also realised, and other people are noticing it, that when you go on Twitter, or Reddit's quite known for it, but Twitter more so, when you go on Twitter, if people are having a normal conversation, nothing to do with corn, could be football, if you go in the comments, boom, bare videos of just corn. Just gal getting dig out, gangbangs and all this random stuff.
I ain't seen corn for a minute, bro.
Bro, because you're living in the real world.
I ain't seen corn for long.
You're living in the real world.
I ain't gonna say I ain't tried to look for it, though.
Huh? Don't ask me how I go on it and the bookmark channels. And don't ask me questions.
Shit don't even work no more. I don't even have to get onto porn.
No, it's because they thingy. It's because your network has thingy bobbed it. It's file.
Yeah, I know.
So you got to go through the channels and say, "Excuse me."
Some Chinese network.
Yeah, that's a Zhengzhou. I'm fucking dead. Man tried to do the Zhengzhou. Alright, and listen. But the point I'm trying to make anyway is. The thing that saves us, is that we're very aware of what we're digesting,
Yeah.
So we try to change it and alter it and improve. But a lot of people don't realise, it's not cool to be bashing every day, bro. That's not normal.
Bro.
Man are talking about they got a bash before they go sleep and when they wake up.
Nah, that's you're weird.
What are you talking about, bro?
You're weird for that, bro.
Come on, man.
You see when I was young, one time I was in court. And I was in the court cells though, innit? Obviously I hadn't been given bail from police station, so I was in the court cells. And the security guard, one African don, he was talking to me and he was saying, listen, man. Like, we were just having a conversation. Obviously, I was in jail at those times. You get what I'm saying as well? Like, he was saying, like, don't wank while you're in jail and that. Do you get what I'm saying? It weakens
Semen retention.
He's saying it weakens you.
Come on, bruv.
You get what I'm saying? And I listened to it, don't get me wrong, but obviously I'm still doing my
You're
thing,
a human,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, I still remember it, bro.
Bro.
I still remember that conversation up to this day. My man was saying, he's outside, you get me? And we're talking. He's got my flap, the flap of my cell doors open, you get it? And we're talking. Obviously, sometimes you needed that.
Bro,
sitting in that cell for hours, just
you're a
bored
human.
doing that.
That's
You get
what
what I'm
I said,
saying?
you're a human. And I'm
We're
not
just having that conversation. He's saying to me, listen,
killing
he's saying, listen, you're a young youth. While you're in jail and that, don't do these things. I know it might not be easy, but he say,
try and
you got to understand that weakens you.
It does.
You get it?
It does, bro. 100% it does. Look, I will say this, and I'm saying this because
just bashing for fun and that,
bro. Because what happens is, and this is why, like, the reason why I'm so passionate about these things we're speaking about and how it ties into being cucks, OnlyFans, masturbating, all this stuff, is that it's not a problem for you to do these things isolated or in your own time or in your own privacy and stuff. But I think people have to consciously go, if I believe that every day I have to do something or I can't function, you have to say, this thing might have a hold over me. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you have to say, if you imagine you got a girl, but you still feel like you have to bash when you wake up, maybe when you get in a shower, and then when you come home, you go to the gym.
Some people it turns into an addiction still.
But this is what I'm trying to say. No, but people are not really clocking.
It puts them off sex and that.
Exactly.
Like real sex.
And that's why when their gal is thinking, why is he not really into me or onto me? It's because your Donny has been watching 100 videos for 3 hours of gal getting gangbanged and bukkakied.
I wonder if that happens to gal.
What?
Using toys and watching porn and all them things there. I wonder if that happens to them. I wonder if they go off of sex like.
Well, deep it.
Man.
Who's the main consumers of porn? It's not gal.
Yeah, but who's the more main consumers of sex toys?
Well, you'd say it's gal, but remember, there's gay guys too.
Fucking should be gal. What the fuck?
There's gay guys.
Yeah, but I feel like there's more gal than anyone.
Yeah, there is more gal
than anybody.
Yeah,
there's more gal than man on
Yeah.
the planet.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know the numbers.
But yeah, the point I'm trying to make, and I believe you're trying to make, is you need to pause sometimes and say, hold on, am I doing too much of this thing? And we remember we spoke about the gambling, the yakking, whether it be smoking out, whatever it is. It's not to say you can't do these things, but you have to go, raw. Am I overdoing it?
Yeah, too much of that negative consumption ain't good still.
Before we leave then, I might as well give some people food for thought. You ever heard of the 7 deadly sins?
I've heard of the manga version of it.
Yeah, I need to watch the anime again still.
All right, still.
Right, so I'm going to let people know about the 7 deadly sins. Obviously,
I have heard about it still. I can't remember it.
what they specifically are. All right, cool. I'm going to go with
What is
7.
it, like greed?
So, all right, let me see if you actually can... Yeah, go on.
Greed.
Yeah.
Hold
Think of you as a man. Think of you as a man.
There's greed. There's pride.
Boom.
Gluttony. Gluttony there?
Yep.
Yeah,
Boom.
gluttony. Is one jealousy? Is jealousy one?
Envy.
Yeah, that's it. Envy.
Yeah.
Envy. I can't remember the rest still.
This is quite good, isn't it? That was quite good. You got Mandem, clap it up. You got lust, which
That's it.
I thought
How have I forgotten that?
thought you specifically.
That's that for you.
And you got sloth. And
I wouldn't have remembered sloth.
Nah. And you got wrath.
Do you know what's mad?
Rage.
Do you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad? Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
Do you know how I learnt about that?
Go through.
By watching Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. Well,
because all of them are in Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But this is why...
That's nuts.
This is why, again, going back to opening your mind, getting into anime, getting into certain things which someone else is going to say.
There's certain
why
educational
are you watching it?
things, but some people wouldn't even notice that. You know
Avatar,
what I mean?
open up your chakras, earth, element, water. People just think these are just cartoons. It's just just run around. It's all dumb and that. Bro, there's deeper meanings to everything, bro. It's up to you if you are doing the work to be able to see it. Now, the other thing I wanted to actually, before I jump off of that and go to the opposite of it, I would say of the 7 deadly sins, the stuff that I struggle with is definitely gluttony, because I yam too much sometimes. I always say that I'm craving. Lust, kind of, but not really. But I'm a man. So.
That was a struggle for me. Used to be. No, I'm all
That's
right.
why I said I thought you specifically.
I'm all right. I've been through a point in my life where that was my main sin.
I wouldn't say greed because I'm quite humble. I wouldn't say pride. I would say no. I would say I don't know if I'd say greed though. I don't know if I'd say greed. Maybe pride, because as a man, it can be very difficult.
I feel like as a human, you're always gonna have pride, bro.
Yeah, but we know that some are more prideful than others, and you look at them, you go,
yeah, obviously,
sure why.
Obviously,
you know,
some people have let go of a lot of these things.
Yeah,
a lot of these little deadly sins. If you want to call it that.
The sloth one, I don't think that's really my thing, because I've never been one that's lazy or nothing like that. I've always been a grafter. But yeah, food for thought, people. Go check out if you've never heard of or you never considered it. 7 deadly sins. Go look at it and have a look and think, right, any of these things are things that I'm actually struggling with and I want to work on. The opposite though of the 7 deadly sins is the 7 virtues. Hopefully I can actually find what they are.
It's mad that I've heard of this but don't know shit.
So do you want to have a go, or should I just say what they are?
Yeah, just say what they are.
You got humility. That's definitely man's whole bar. Charity. That's also definitely man's whole bar. Chastity, which I guess is not doing the sex thing, kind of keeping that all calm and sacred and that. Gratitude.
I don't even know what chastity means, man.
I think that's what it is. I'll Google it after though, but I'm sure that's what chastity is, because they say chastity.
Gratitude, I'm 100%.
Come on, bro. That's my superpower, by the way.
100%.
That's definitely my superpower. Temperance, which I'm guessing means to control your anger and all that stuff. I think I'm pretty decent at that.
Struggling.
Yeah. Patience. I think I've got better, but I do struggle with that.
I've got way better.
Yeah, I used to struggle a lot though.
And my reason behind the anger, the temper not being so nuts is because I've learned patience.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
But I'm
getting there. I'm getting there.
And the last one is diligence. I'm a diligent guy, bro. That's my whole bar. I'm literally wearing combats as if I'm doing diligent stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Due diligence.
Do your due diligence. But yeah, man, that was a sick episode. As I said in the last episode, if you didn't realise, 2 years, episode 78, I think this one is. For the 100th episode, I think I'm going to plan a few surprises, to be fair. Well, to be honest, for the 90th and the 100th episode, I'm going to plan a few surprises and stuff. You know, maybe people might be freestyling. Maybe there might be some ciphers. Maybe there might be some giveaways. Who knows, innit? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, another one in the bag. I think the people will like this one still because we went from the lawless side of the world to some actual positive stuff. And yeah, man, thank you to the people for rocking with us. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's free. And yeah, man.
Subscribe and that.
Shelling.
It's free and that.
Come on.
Get me in that.
Wow. Yeah, man. Told you this episode was going to be good.
I never got put on a graph for a stack, did that on my own.